are you guys here for this? He said, yes, we are. I was like, why are there so many of you? Yoga. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Oh, man, you guys, this has been a crazy morning. Crazy start to the day. So this morning, like, I had the hardest time waking up because I'm just so tired, and I ended up getting up. I was like, okay, I gotta get up. By the time I actually got out of bed, I woke up early, but by the time I got out of bed, it was like almost 9. So I got up, brushed my teeth, all those things, washed my face, yada yada. Went in the kitchen, made some breakfast, bacon, eggs, toast, coffee, and then put my food down. And so yesterday, okay, this story goes back a little bit. So one night I get home late from work, and it's late, it's dark. My brother, Jason, left his truck here because it needs like a new alternator or something. So he's going to be fixing it, but he asked me if he could leave it here because it's just, this area is a lot safer and whatever. So I said, you know, of course. So I noticed there was like a cardboard box, like a packing box that was next to his car. And I'm just like, that's weird. And like, I don't know, my spirit is very sensitive. For some reason, my initial reaction was to associate that box with his car and somebody maybe potentially having broke in his car or something. I don't know. But anyway, I was like, okay, I watched way too many Lifetime movies. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna take my happy butt upstairs and go to bed because it was late. First of all, I was tired, but also it was late, and I'm not messing with this right now. I'm not about to go rummaging through a car late at night when somebody could have potentially, you know what I mean? Like, we're not doing that. So I ended up just, you know, ignoring it, but I've been keeping my eye on, you know, the truck and whatever. So yesterday I noticed there's like an orange sticker on the car. I'm like, I couldn't tell if it was like a post-it note from the apartment complex, like, okay, this car isn't supposed to be here, like, call us at the office, whoever owns it, blah, 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 blah. I thought it was something like that. Then I was like, I was too tired to do anything, too lazy to go up and down the stairs yesterday because I was like putting the furniture together for the baby and all that. So I decided to leave it alone. But something about it just kept like, I kept thinking about it heavily. So I decided, okay, I'll deal with it tomorrow. So that's today. So when I put my breakfast down, I saw the orange sticker again. I was like, I really need to go check on that. And I was like, I'm gonna do it after I eat, because I just don't feel like going outside. It's rainy, it's cold, blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling lazy, yada, yada. So then all of a sudden I see a cop car pull up, and I'm like, okay. That doesn't usually happen around here. Like, I live in a very safe area. So, I mean, if there's a cop car that pulls up, it's like, I don't know, it's just rare. So it alerted my spidey senses. My spirit was awakened, okay? So I was just like, okay. The cop pulled up pretty far forward, so I was just like, I don't know, maybe they're here for this, or maybe they're not, but I'm about to go down there and figure this out. So I ended up putting my coat on, boots on, hat, whatever, and I went down and I went over to the truck and to look at the orange sticker. Then the policeman gets out of the car and it's like, excuse me, what are you doing? And I'm like, this is my brother's truck. I was just looking at the orange sticker because I noticed it, but I just hadn't come down to see what it said yet. And he was like, you know the owner of this truck? I was like, yes, he's my brother. He was like, what's your brother's name? I'm like, Jason. He was like, Jason so-and-so? I'm like, no, Jason Bell. And he's like, well, what's Jason's birthday? I'm like, and I tell him, and he's like, what's your name? And I tell him. He was like, what's your birthday? And I'm tell him. And then he's like, do you live here? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, what unit? Da, da, da. And then he's asking me all these questions. Well, when did your brother buy this truck? And I told him the whole story. He bought it here this time. He's like, your brother lives here? I'm like, no, he used to live here. He moved out. When did he move out? So I tell him when he moved out. And I told him the whole story, basically, about how he got this truck. My brother works at a junkyard, and he saw the truck. The truck was sold to the junkyard from the owner who had the title, and Jason saw the truck and wanted to buy it. So he bought the truck from the junkyard and got it registered and all that. I was like, he got it registered, like it should have plates. Like the plate wasn't on the car, but he has the plates, he has the registration and all that stuff. So they looked it up and like it was registered to my brother legally. And so then they're like asking me all these questions. You know, do you know a Daniel? I'm like, my brother-in-law. And he was like, what is your brother-in-law's last name? And I tell him, and he was like, oh no. I'm like, yeah, they live in California, but they're from Switzerland. So then we like this whole conversation. So he's like, can you call your brother? I'm like, yes. So I had to go upstairs. I left my phone. I did not. I think there was a part of me that kind of had a feeling that they were here because of the truck. But I'm like, why would the police be here just because Jason's car has been parked there for a long time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never expected all of this. So I came upstairs and the police officer had to follow me, which was embarrassing because I had boxes all over the place from the baby furniture and whatever. So we ended up going back down and I called Jason. He was like, can you put it on speakerphone? I'm like, what the heck? Yes, I can. So Jason basically said the exact same thing that I said. And he's just like, you know, you guys can come over here and here's the address and you can, like, we have the guy's name and the person who sold us the vehicle had to legally, they had to have the title and they sold it to us. Like, they have to have proper documentation before they sell a car to us. And so I think they already had all the information they needed. So then after we talked, they were just like, okay. And, you know, they were like, do you have the keys? And I said, no. And Jason was just like, you know, you can get in, like the door is unlocked. But then this is the information that you need and this is where you can find it. So then after a little while, he just came over and told me that it's okay, we got it taken care of. So apparently the person that sold the truck to Jason's job, the junkyard, stole the truck. They stole the truck. I mean, it's not funny, but like, I'm just laughing because this is like so insane. I stay away from like illegal activity, okay? This is dope. I don't want none of that in my life. So the person who sold the truck to the junkyard stole the truck, and the owners of the truck, the original owners of the truck, had reported the truck stolen in like March 2020 or something. And somehow, whatever. So basically, it's all taken care of now, and Jason is the legal owner of the truck now because he did it, you know, he obtained the truck legally and whatever. But it was just crazy. So they did not impound it, thank God. It was just really nuts. So that was my morning, and that woke me up quick. Okay, like after all this, like I'm standing outside, and literally, you guys, when I'm standing there talking to the one police officer and then 5 police cars come driving up, I'm like, are you guys here for this? He said, yes, we are. I was like, why are there so many of you? Like, what's going on? So it was just funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it was just funny. What a crazy morning. But I'm just glad that my brother is a stand-up human and stays out of legal trouble, okay? We want no parts of that. We want to stay legal, okay? So everything is all good now. The truck is still here, and Jason's actually coming to, he needs like a new part or whatever, so he's gonna come fix it today. So after all of that craziness, I came back in here, ate my breakfast, and then I ended up jumping in the shower because I'm feeling really sluggish, but the shower helped to pep me up, you know. Got ready because Geraldine is coming over a little later unless something come up, because she has something that she's doing this morning. So she's coming a little bit later. So unless she cancels, she's going to come over and we're going to film, and I'm very excited because I always love filming with her. I'm hopefully going to be having the washer and dryer repair guy come today, but he hasn't like given, I texted him yesterday to confirm, and he said yes, he'll be here, but he never gave me like a time frame or anything. So that was weird, but we're going with it. So hopefully he does come, because my washer and dryer, like, I'm just doing laundry is a pain in the booty, and I really would like to be able to do my laundry without it being a hassle. So I'm really praying that he can fix it today. and I'm gonna finish the dresser. So the only thing I have left to finish is the dresser. I just need to finish the drawers, and then once I do that, then everything will be put together, and I just have to get rid of these boxes and things like that. So yes, that was my morning, and it is 1:30. Oh, I need to make, I'm actually gonna probably right now make some tacos for lunch and dinner. I was gonna eat it, I was gonna do that yesterday, but just with the furniture and all that, it was just too much. It was too much. So I ordered all the things from Walmart. That's what was a pain in the butt, that they didn't bring, they just left my groceries outside. Like, why, who does that? Whatever. So, and that's what I ordered some things for tacos or burrito or whatever today. So I'm looking forward to eating that today. Baby boy is good. He's getting so big. He's getting so big. I know I don't match. I usually, so because of all the cat hair gets everywhere, and that's why I wear a lot of the same shirts when I'm home. Well, I don't really have a lot. I mean, I don't have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of clothes, but I can't fit anything. And then I always gravitate towards the same things anyway. Like even when I do leave the house, but I never put on like good clothes, I guess you could say, around the house, because they get loaded in cat hair, and that's not cute either. So that's why I always wear the same things. I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, why didn't she ever have different clothes? But anyway, I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that now. Maybe I'll text this repairman and see if he has a time frame for me too, because it would be nice to know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys. Geraldine, as I kind of thought, she was going to reschedule me, which was totally fine. She had an eventful morning and then had to pick up little man, so she ended up texting me, and so we're gonna film sometime this weekend, which works out just fine because I'm gonna be around. But the guy came to fix my washer and dryer and charged me a freaking arm and a leg, and I'm sick. Oh, I'm sick. And Geraldine actually knows him. So apparently he works, or his wife works with Geraldine, or she used to work with Geraldine or whatever. So she was like, I told Geraldine, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, like I can't believe how much he charged me. And she was like, I'm about to text him. So I'm like, go ahead, actually. I'm gonna let her do it. I'm just bad at like these types of things. These are the types of things that I need someone else to take care of, because I am too nice, but I also don't know, like, I feel like I'm being ripped off, but I can't guarantee that, you know what I mean? Because I don't know anything about washers and dryers, so I don't know how much it costs, but I'm honestly gonna let Geraldine talk to them, because, oof, I'm sick, but whatever. Anyway, I ate dinner, I made tacos, and now I'm just chilling with my little baby. Hi, Buffers. Hi. And then my little Sparkles is right there. And I'm about to wash my face. It's only like 6:30, but I'm just tired. So I'm gonna wash my face, jump in the shower again, and get in bed. I made some popcorn. I made my chocolate popcorn, so I did the whole like drizzle white chocolate and dark chocolate on it, and I have it in the fridge right now so that it can harden. And then I'm gonna wash my face, take a shower, things like that, get ready for bed. By the time I'm done washing my face and stuff, my popcorn should be nice and solid. So I'm gonna eat my snack. Maybe do a little bit of editing, maybe not, I don't know. I just don't really feel like doing anything for the rest of today. I didn't really do much today at all. I cleaned up some, cooked. I didn't really do much today. So I'm gonna do that, get in bed, watch some TV. I've been watching Good Girls, which is really funny. It's about these 3 women who are best friends, and they end up getting wrapped up in illegal activity. They do it because they're desperate in the beginning, but then, you know, the desperation continues and the money is just needed, and it's just really, really funny, actually. So I'm watching that. I'm almost done with it, but I'm gonna just chill out, watch some TV, and yeah, probably fall asleep early because I'm tired. So baby boy is kicking like crazy right now. He's kicking like crazy. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna finish that dresser. That's on on the top of the list of priorities tomorrow, and get that room more put together, but yeah, a little at a time. So all right guys, I will see you tomorrow.